fuck this fucking hill. Beautiful day in Germany. Nice sunny day. I'm out here in the hills. Every Friday, or the last day of my training week, I try to do some sort of challenge. 45-pound ruck. Today I'm shooting for 3 miles, faster than 45 minutes. That is the old infantry EIB standard. To meet that time standard, you have to maintain a 15-minute per mile pace. On flat ground, I usually shoot for 13-minute miles. I generally try to walk the whole thing. If you walk really fast, like an angry cartoon character, like I'm doing, you can do 15-minute per mile, at least. It's pretty simple to accomplish. All right, let me run you through my footwear real quick. For socks, you want to look for a good mix of synthetic and cotton. So maybe polypro cotton, 60-40 percentage ratio. Regular cotton rubs a little bit too much, especially when we're walking really fast and it gets hot and sweaty, and pure synthetic won't breathe. So make sure you look for a good mix. Make sure you're not rucking in brand new socks. Buy your socks, wash and dry the crap out of them a couple times before you actually try to go use them. My boots are similar to the standard issue boots, but they are 511s. They're not real suede or leather. But look, you know, don't let the old school guys fool you. I used to wear leather boots all the time too, and that's what I came through basic with. Leather doesn't fucking breathe. You want something that breathes, is supportive, and is tough. And if you get a good quality brand, then they're gonna hold up for a long time. If my heel is all the way to the back of the boot when I stand up, I have about a thumb's width in front. That's what you need because your foot's going to expand. I buy wide boots because you want support for your foot, but you want to make sure that they're not too tight. Keep in mind your feet will expand greatly and your toes will splay out while you're walking. So when you're trying these on in the store, your feet are cold and none of this applies. If your toes are touching the front part in the store, that's bad because they're not going to have room when you're actually out walking and your feet expand. Same with the sides. I have skinny ankles but fat feet, so I have to keep them pretty loose at the bottom, and then I lace the crap out of them around my ankle to make sure that there's no rubbing there. Blisters are just a part of rucking. Any type of long distance work, I mean, look at all the runners, they have the same problems. It's just a part of the game. This is one of the most important reasons why we start off slowly and very light, because among everything else, it gives your feet time to adjust to all this work you're putting on them. If you just throw 60 pounds on your back and you go do a 12 miler your first day, yeah, you're gonna be broke the fuck off. You're gonna have some serious foot issues. You want to be upright, shoulders back and down, and you want to stand up tall. Contract your abs a little bit. You're gonna lean forward just a tad at your low back, not at the hips. You should get a proper ruck that has a pad just at your low back. It angles the ruck off your back a little bit so that you can lean forward and you don't just have this, not all the weight is supported at your shoulders, pulling you backward. That's also why you load the ruck with the most weight up top. It helps you stabilize your core. Most of the movement should come from your hips. That's why the pad sits in your low back, to help you stabilize your low back so your hips take on all the movement. People with low back pain, they're afraid of doing something like this. This is actually what you should be doing. And take it from a guy that has 3 herniated discs, I feel better when I walk with a ruck than if I just go for a walk. Fucking hills. If you have a decent load on your back and you're going downhill, you want to take very short steps. Keep your stride nice and short and fast. So you're going to allow everything from your hips down to properly absorb the impact, rather than keeping your legs straight and just pretty much, if you keep your legs straight, you're using the pads of your shoes too much. Whether you're walking 2 or 20 miles, you better bring a water source. I like the Camelback. I just leave the hose hanging at my side, grab it when I need it. Mine holds 3 liters. That'll last me a couple hours, depending on the conditions. Hey, that's what a big old pile of shit looks like. Cool. Drink regularly. Don't wait till you're thirsty to drink. If you're already thirsty, it's too late.
If you're doing really long rucks, bring some fruit for snacks or some very quickly digesting sugars. I mean, you can do the gels, you can do the dextrose, little cubes and all that. When I did triathlons, I put maple syrup in my fucking water bottle, and that shit goes straight to the bloodstream. Your body uses it immediately. You don't have to bring a huge bucket of yogurt or 40 bananas. I'd say for every hour that you're out, you should have a snack. So unless you want to stop and take a break and let your body relax for a bit and digest, then do those small snacks at regular intervals. That's why I wear cargo shorts. So I'll put my snacks right there in my pocket, and I just gotta reach down and grab what I want and keep moving. I don't have to stop. People hate running up hills because it sucks, but it's actually the best for you. If you're going to run during a ruck, do it uphill. It's the least impact. Woo. You got many variables here. Always beat your time, carry more weight, or go more distance, or a mixture of all of them. And then just do hills. Don't be afraid of hills. The point with rucking is it's not a high intensity interval workout. If you want to do that, fine, but you're not going to do it for 3, 5, 10, 15 miles. You're going to keep that short. The whole point with rucking under a load over distances is you're building your aerobic strength and power. You're also building your leg muscles and many of your stabilization muscles, your core. So if you just lollygag the whole time and then you have to start running a bunch, you're kind of defeating the purpose. So the goal is to keep a nice, fast, steady pace. So you hear me, I'm breathing heavy just walking. You should be walking fast. But that's it, man. Get out into nature, do new things to challenge yourself, find benchmarks in any kind of sport, any kind of workout, and try to beat yourself every time. Always make sure you stretch out, maybe do a little bit of corrective exercises afterward. Make sure you cool down before you just go straight sit in your car or sit on your ass, and make sure you get some proper nutrition in. This is my very own milkshake recipe, high protein. And then optional, find you a scientifically tested and proven sport physiology rehab kids slide. Grab your fucking milkshake, go outside, get some extra sun, and chill the fuck out. Ah.